The upcoming race is with me now. It's Shane Dannett, who's the PR man for BRL Hardy. And Shane, we're going to turn the Canberra racetrack into a winery, are we?
Well, it looks that way, but not really. We're going to actually help things by having a few vines out in the centre there. So we reckon we'll harvest some pretty nice grapes there.
Well, I suppose it's an area of land that basically is going to waste at the moment, isn't it?
Well, it's much of Canberra. It's a fantastic opportunity for us up here because it's all premium grape growing area. So, yeah, if we could, we'd turn the entire racecourse into one big vineyard.
There's all sorts of lines you could use about fertilising it too. But it's obviously good soil and it's good wine growing country.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, Canberra is brilliant. It'll be the next Hunter.
Is that true?
In the years to come, mark my words.
Yeah, well, I have tried the Murrum Bateman. I've been quite impressed with that.
Yeah, there's some brilliant areas and they're diverse. And lots of microclimates, so that, you can grow anything here. Fantastic.
Now, and Hardy wines are going to play a big role in this.
I think so, but we're also very keen to encourage the smaller growers here to develop their own wines or to supply us with some great grapes, and we're going to come out with some winners.
Well, apart from the wine winners, what about a race winner in the race coming up, the Sir James Handicap now? Do you like anything in it?
Oh, look, I've got to tell you, Zircon Lass, I don't think we can go past that.
5 for Matthew Carl.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Have we determined whether he's a wine drinker or not?
Well, we'll find out afterwards, eh?
Certainly. All right, Shane, well, good luck. And certainly good luck. When do the first grapes go in?
Well, actually, some of them are in already. We're looking at harvesting 2002, so...
Out of a racetrack, how many bottles do you think we can get?
Out of a racetrack, I wouldn't like to say. I wouldn't like to be a betting man on that, but it's, there'll be a few there. There'll be certainly a few for many of the punters down here, that's for sure.
All right, Shane, well, all the best with Zircon Lass and the vines here in the centre of the Canberra racetrack.
Thank you.
Shane Dannett here, who's the PR man for BRL Hardy, and a rather novel aspect to Canberra racing is going to be their own vintage, Michelle, and I know that you are rather partial to a drop.
Yes, I like a bit of a Chardonnay, but I know Rod likes a bit of a red, so perhaps we'll be able to secure one of those first bottles that come out from the Canberra racetrack vines. Okay, this is the scene at Kembla Grange for race.
Good on you, Michelle. Well, as we said earlier, the big question is, can Matthew Carl keep going? 4 straight. He's shaping up for his 5th. Somehow I think that Michael Heath doesn't think he will.
Oh, I was wrong in the last race, but we weren't beaten that far. Look, he's certainly all the rage on course here with Zircon Lass. Look, I thought number 5, Famous Courtesan, would be the way to go here. Good each way value. She's a big, strong mare. Really did like her looks in the yard. And her 2 runs this time in this preparation have been really good. And she just couldn't run the 1,600 metres out last start at Queanbeyan. She was jumping up from 6 furlongs. So with that run under her belt from barrier 1, she's going to get all the breaks. And I got her on top to win.
Is she a bit over the odds on the totes?
Yeah, she's good value on the TAB. There's quite a few runners here because the Zircon Lass is dominating betting both on course and off course in the TAB. So a bit of value for the multiple players if you want to box a few of these around. The obvious stage is 8 Zircon Lass. She's coming back from 2,000 to 1,600 metres today, but she's going to get a lovely run in transit. There'll be plenty of speed on here. 1 Garland Town Moon wasn't beaten far behind Zircon Lass, behind Palladium Star here 4 runs ago. Garland Town Moon's 25 to 1 and Zircon Lass is even. So, a bit of value with number 1 Garland Town Moon. 2 Sir Chambray looked well and on pacer. And 6 Lovely Doreen. Doesn't go a yard in the wet and the bookies are gambling against that mare's prospects. But summing it up, 5 Famous Courtesan, each way all day for mine. Danger, 8 Zircon Lass and 1 Garland Town Moon. If it gets up, we'll get a dividend for sure.
I'm not an east wave punter. We might have to try it straight out, Michael.
Good as gold.
I hope it is as good as gold. Michael Heath, he's been around the mark all day today. And Michelle, I'm working on the Shardy for you.
Thank you. Make it a dozen. An even dozen's fine. Thanks, Rod. Now, there's a protest at Kembla Grange. It is 2nd versus 1st. Here's Tony.